Time for baseball on the show from the bank. Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the New York Mets and the Philadelphia Phillies. Phillies baseball starts right now. Nick Pivetta is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
Digging in now, Jeff McNeil, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The first baseman, number 6.
First offering on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Ahmed Rosario.
Stepping in, Ahmed Rosario, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Man, they're going to the batter's box looking to swing, being really aggressive. They've gotten 2 hits on the first 3 pitches of the game. The guy in the mound better figure out a way to nibble on the corners, or otherwise they're going to start hitting him all over the yard.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to center field. Uh-oh, he missed it. McNeil ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And the run will score as the Mets have claimed the early 1-0 advantage.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, Dero, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. No balls and a strike to count. Right side, but it's well foul. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably a team with the last at bat's going to win this one.
Here comes the first pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, Dero, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish. That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Mets are out on top, 1-0. Jason Vargas, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy on the bump sitting on 99 career wins. So you know right now while he's taking his warm-ups, he's thinking about one thing. I need one more win to get to that magic century 100. That's a pretty big feather that you'll be able to put in your cap, and we'll see how he does in this one here today.
Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now a swing and a fly ball. Nimmo in pursuit, but this will land untouched. Segura behind on a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. D-Row, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first two guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
Digging in, Cesar Hernandez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball one. The 1-0. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Giving chase is Nimmo. He gets there, and that's the second out. Here's Bryce Harper now. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike one. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. Bounce towards the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. It remains 1-0. At the plate, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
First pitch on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Line drive to center field. Pereira is right there, 1 down.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And today my spotlight's going to shine down on Cesar Hernandez, second baseman who can really turn the double play. Has got super quick feet, great reaction time. Guys love working with him up the chute.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the switch hitting Stanford product, Jed Lowry. First pitch coming. Here it is. 0-1 the count. And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
The 2-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. We're in the second. 1-0 Mets early on. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Skied into straightaway right. Harper back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 1 for 3. 2 balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot that time for Keon Broxton. 8th home run on the season for him as the Mets are out in front now 2-0.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Bases empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 44, Jason Vargas.
Standing in now, Jason Vargas. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Lifted down the line in left. McCutchen is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-0 New York. Stepping into the box, Rhys Hoskins. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one, only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First offering on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The next 0-2 is a fastball that misses. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Ramos gathers it, and the throw is in time. Hoskins is retired, and there's one away.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Too low, 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. McCutchen is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. First at-bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ballgame last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard liner to center field. Broxton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Phillies down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
And with one away, time for a check of the standings. And as you can see, these guys trailing by just a half game in the division race. Striding into the box, Ahmed Rosario. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Fastball called for strike two.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
This is skied out toward right. Harper has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The catcher, number 40.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide at first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And he misses there. 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Barehanded at his ankles. Wow. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're up 2-0. Back alongside Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Micah Franco gets set to start out the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Hits this one hard the other way. How about Cano? The throw. It's in time. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You gotta be kidding me.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He'll come in here at 259. And even 20 home runs and 60 runs batted in. And the Phillies are into the hit column.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
In now, Nick Pivetta, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Here's one fouled off to the right as the count evens at 1-1. The 1-1 is a fastball down below the knees. Realmuto, base runner at first with one out. Now a snap move over to first, and the runner back in standing. Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball four.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and low here, ball one. A runner on first with 2 away. This one's down to third. Gloved by Lowry. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Phillies strand one. They trail it here 2-0. Now in the box, Brandon Nimmo. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Brandon Nimmo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Now Nimmo connects out to deep right field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Here's Robbie Cano now.
The second baseman.
As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Right side. And Cano, don't you know, is going to reach. It's a base hit.
The left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line drive base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Here's Jed Lowry now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Cano over at second. Cespedes at first with no outs. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit. McCutchen will bring it in quickly, so that'll hold the runner at third base.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Keon Broxton will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Stepping in now, Jason Vargas. Lays off 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That's wide. 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
This is on the ground over to first. Segura for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. But the Mets are able to tack on 1 thanks to the solo homer. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's 3-0 New York. So striding forward now, Cesar Hernandez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Cesar Hernandez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike one.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth.
Right fielder, number 3. Right.
And now Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll through.
On to first, and they get the double play.
Good pitch on the ground ball there, and an even better job up the middle to take it himself, and turn 2 pretty smooth.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. They trail it here 3-0. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil.
The first baseman, number 6.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Taken strike 1 on the inside corner. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. McCutchen is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied in the air to straightaway left. McCutchen moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The catcher,
so bases are empty here with Wilson. 2 gone. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Here comes the first pitch. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line towards center field, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in, Andrew McCutchen. They'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the second deck and gone. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen, number 14 on the season, and the Phillies strike for a run. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Standing in now, Odubel Herrera.
The center fielder, Odubel.
And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Michael Franco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set. Here it comes. Circle change is cut on and missed. 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Took something off there, but it misses. Ball 1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 1-2 pitch. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this one's in the dirt. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
Up next for Philadelphia, the catcher.
Stepping into the box, JT Realmuto. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Realmuto can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. Nick Williams will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Nick Williams.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The numbers coming in: 278 the average, 14 homers, 57 runs batted in. The 1-0. Now a flare out to left center. In there, a base hit.
The batter,
and now
number
time
2.
is called here as their pitching
Shortstop,
coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Two men on, two out, and that'll bring in the middle infielder Gene Segura. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Vargas sets. Here it is on 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he misses 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
The 2-1 home. Line to the right side. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. The relay throw. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
Now batting, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Ready once again, Cesar Hernandez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Williams, the runner at third. Segura on at second with 2 down. Hit in the air to center field. Broxton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. David Robertson is going to get the call in something of a surprising move here as they're bringing in their closer in the 6th inning.
David Robertson.
Standing in, Brandon Nimmo. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Set to deliver the 0-1. Line to the right side. And that hook's just foul. Boy, not by much more than an inch or two there. Lifted the other way down the left field line. McCutchen on the move. But this will land untouched. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Now batting, second baseman.
1 away now for the Mets in the 6th. And set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. From the stretch. And he takes ball 1.
Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother. You just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
3-2's our score here in inning number 6. 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. In the air down the line in left. McCutchen is under it. And he hauls it down in the corner. Here's your one to Cespedes. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's got 4 hits and 10 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now the 0-1. Taken but called a strike. Struck him out. Mets go down 1-2-3. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. Ready now, Bryce Harper, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch, and it's fouled away. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Lowry's got it. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
17.
Stepping in, Rhys Hoskins. First pitch of the at-bat. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. Now another 1-2. Ball 2.
Great job to lay off that pitch after fouling off so many previous to it. I got to believe that pitchers certainly get frustrated in these types of at-bats.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Ramos has got it. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Now
digging in to try it again. Andrew McCutchen. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
No balls and 1 strike. Vargas gets the sign. 0-1 on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 3-2. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. So digging in now, Jed Lowry. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Number 4, Jed Lowry.
First delivery to him on the way. Strike one to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Hernandez onto the grass, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Keon Broxton will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. From the stretch, here's the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 delivery. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box now, Jason Vargas, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Herrera will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They're up 3-2. Coming to the plate now, Odubel Herrera, a hit in 2 tries so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
In now, Maikel Franco. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Popped him up. McNeil moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. At the plate, JT Realmuto, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. And the throw to first ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. 8th inning coming up. The Mets lead it 3-2. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. pitch on the way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. On the ground for Hernandez at second base. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter, number
now
1.
at the plate, Ahmed Rosario. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Next for the Mets, Wilson Ramos. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's 0 for 4. Here comes the first pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Heading out toward shallow right. Harper moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they still lead it 3-2. Edwin Diaz is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 39, Edwin Diaz.
Andrew Knapp will pinch hit here, and
Number
he's the
15,
potential tying run.
Andrew Knapp.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1. He'll start this one at 269. 4 home runs and 7 driven in. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1 home. Misses. Ball 2.
I got 2-1 to count.
Now the 2-1. Popped him up. Lowry shading to his right. And that's the first out of the inning. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Settling in now, Gene Segura. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1.
1-0.
Just off the inside corner, taken for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now. The 2-1 home is a slider taken for a ball.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he lays off. Ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
There's Cano, the second for one.
Now batting.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Here comes the 1-0. In the dirt, and now let's see. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Hernandez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Lined hard toward right center. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. This ball will be chopped foul.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. And they will hold that possible tying run at third, as even with 2 away, they decide to put the stop sign on.
Hey guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. First pitch of the at-bat. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, that's a great pitch right there. An 0-0 changeup to a great hitter. It opens up so many more places you can go in the strike zone.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Now both runners are breaking. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this will land untouched. A pause and the 0-2, and the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Nimmo is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Phillies leave him loaded. Still a 3-2 ball game. Juan Nicasio enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Castillo.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Nimmo. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Brandon Nimmo.
First pitch on its way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Well hit to right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. The 0-2 once more. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Digging in, Yoenis Cespedes. His lifetime line against Nicasio. He's 0 for 5. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. McCutchen is under it. And that's the third out. Down in order go the Mets. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. Jerry Familia comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Number 27, Jerry Familia.
Striding in to start the ninth, Odubel Herrera, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Bruxton's under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 7.
Striding in, Michael Franco. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
On to first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out. So coming to the plate, JT Realmuto, lifetime against Familia. He's just 2 for 12. First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
Philly down to their last strike. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one. And this ball game is over.
Good job there to slam the door for the win. And they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The New York Mets host road win number 40 on the year. Jason Vargas earns his 8th victory of the season. Jeurys Familia wraps it up for the save, his 32nd of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets. 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citizens Bank Park, 43,651. The Phillies thank you for attending and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.
It's September 1st. Welcome to Inside the Show as rosters have expanded. Looking first at the NL East, Jason Vargas pitched his way to his 100th career victory, helping the Mets get by the Phillies 3-2. The Chicago White Sox allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 4-2. The Washington Nationals allowed only 5 hits in the game as they beat the visiting Marlins 4-1. The Cubs had 12 hits as a team as they got the best of the Brewers at home 7-0. The Reds got 12 hits in this one as they beat the Cardinals on the road 5-1. The Diamondbacks totaled 11 hits as they embarrassed the Dodgers 7-1. The Pirates held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they toppled the Rockies 6-0. The San Francisco Giants combined to give up just 5 hits as they bested the visiting Padres 2-1. It was their 5th straight victory. The Indians combined to allow only 4 hits as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 5-1. The Houston Astros allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they blew out the Jays 8-1. Masahiro Tanaka got the W, his 11th this season, as the Pinstripes took care of the A's 3-2. He is currently in the top 5 in the AL in shutouts. The Tigers knocked out 12 hits as a team as they pulverized the Twins 9-1. The Baltimore Orioles got 11 hits overall as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 4-2. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim picked up 14 hits in total as they got the win, crushing the Red Sox 8-1. The Texas Rangers put up 16 hits on the day as they took down the visiting Mariners 7-6. And that's the show on this first day of September. It should be a fun day of watching all the newly minted major leaguers making their debuts. And don't forget to listen in tomorrow to see how they did.